for the very latest news from Thailand. This is the fabulous Pattaya Media Group. If you could like and subscribe, well, that would be amazing. Thank you so much.
Thailand's Royal Gazette has published strict new regulations aimed at tackling online scams, requiring social media platforms and online advertising services to verify the identity of advertisers and retain records for at least 90 days. The new rules, issued through the Electronic Transactions Development Agency, mean that anyone wishing to place paid advertisements on platforms such as Facebook, TikTok and Instagram will be required to verify their identity before an advert can be published. That verification could include facial recognition checks, copies of ID cards or passports, and for companies, official registration documents. The move is designed to close loopholes long exploited by scammers who hide behind fake accounts and false identities while advertising fraudulent products and services online. Exactly how the regulations will affect ordinary users advertising cars, houses, or personal items for sale remains unclear at this stage. However, it is possible that operators of online marketplace pages and sales groups may themselves become responsible for verifying the identity of users who post advertisements through their platforms. Officials say further clarification is expected in the coming weeks, but the message is already clear. Anonymous advertising online is becoming a thing of the past. A highly respected Thai medical specialist who was critically injured by a motorcycle ridden by a British expat on Koh Phangan last month has sadly passed away. Professor Dr. Tirasuk Kawamatawong, aged 53, suffered catastrophic brain injuries when he was struck while crossing a road on the island. Initially treated locally, he was later transferred to Koh Samui and then to Bangkok for specialist care, where doctors fought to save his life for several weeks. Sadly, hospital officials confirmed on Sunday that he had succumbed to his injuries. The British rider, 51-year-old Duncan Wilcock, was reportedly riding without a valid licence and tested positive for cocaine following the collision. Dr. Tirasuk was widely respected as a pulmonologist and medical lecturer, with tributes now being paid by colleagues, former students, and members of Thailand's medical community. Police on Koh Phangan are continuing their investigation and are expected to pursue additional charges following the doctor's death. The Meteorological Department has issued fresh warnings of heavy to very heavy rainfall across large parts of Thailand through to the weekend. Communities in the north and upper northeast are being advised to remain alert for flash flooding, overflowing waterways, and sudden runoff from hillsides and mountainous areas. Forecasters say the combination of saturated ground and further heavy rain could create hazardous conditions in low-lying communities and areas close to rivers and streams. At sea, conditions are expected to remain rough. Waves in the upper Andaman Sea could exceed 3 meters during storms, while waves in the Gulf of Thailand are forecast to reach around 2 meters and become significantly higher in thundery conditions. Small boats are being advised to remain ashore whenever possible, while larger vessels have been warned to proceed with caution and avoid storm cells. As we've seen recently, many of these storms can appear with very little warning, making conditions particularly challenging for fishermen and leisure boat operators. Closer to home, a 48-year-old Bangladeshi tourist suffered facial injuries after what police describe as an apparently unprovoked assault on Pattaya Beach. The incident occurred during the early hours of yesterday morning along the beachfront promenade. Witnesses told police that the tourist was walking with friends and enjoying the evening when a homeless man suddenly approached and punched him in the face without warning before fleeing. The victim suffered a bloodied nose, but declined further hospital treatment after receiving assistance from rescue workers. Police are reviewing CCTV footage from the area in an effort to identify the attacker. And finally, perhaps a case of neighbours reaching the end of their patience. Police were called to a late-night disturbance after an argument over a noisy motorcycle escalated into a full-scale street brawl. Officers arriving at the scene found a heavily intoxicated 25-year-old Thai man nursing injuries, along with damaged vehicles, smashed windows, and abandoned motorcycles. Knives were also recovered and seized as evidence. According to the injured man, a group of teenagers had been drinking nearby and complained after he repeatedly revved his motorcycle late at night. The group initially left, he claimed, only to return later and continue making noise themselves. He then decided to follow them in an attempt to clear up the misunderstanding, a plan which, unsurprisingly, did not go entirely to schedule. Police say the argument quickly deteriorated and are continuing their investigation into exactly who did what to whom. Meanwhile, residents of the Soi are believed to have enjoyed one thing at least: a peaceful night's sleep once everyone had finally gone home. And the weather? More cloud than sunshine for our region today, with temperatures reaching around 32 degrees before falling to 28 overnight. Storms remain possible later today and into tomorrow, so keep an umbrella nearby and an eye on the sky.
Local and national news today from fabulous Pattaya Media Group. And to get a notification every time we release another bulletin or program, like and subscribe to our channel, Fabulous Pattaya Media Group, by using the link below.